Assalamualaikum. One of the most dangerous lies men believe after divorce is that 3 months of savings is enough. It's not. Because divorce doesn't just end a marriage, it destroys your financial equilibrium. Assets get divided, expenses increase, and suddenly you are carrying responsibilities alone: your rent, your food, your future. And if you have children, their stability depends on you. If your income stops for a few moments during that period, your life doesn't just become uncomfortable, it becomes unstable. And that is why emergency savings is not about money, it is about stability and leadership. Before we go deeper, if you are in the rebuilding phase after divorce, download the Muslim Men Rebuild Playbook in the description. It's a simple 30-minute reset protocol to stabilize your mind, body, and direction when life feels chaotic. Now, let's talk about something most men realize too late. When a marriage ends, something very important disappears: equilibrium. Before divorce, there were two people managing life together. After divorce, suddenly everything splits: assets, responsibilities, expenses. And many men underestimate this change. There may be legal costs, child expenses, housing adjustments, and emotionally, many men react the same way. They spend not because they are irresponsible, but because they are trying to prove to themselves that they are still okay. I did the same thing. Condominium, fast cars, expensive perfumes. None of it was necessary. But in that moment, you are trying to reclaim control of your life. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Divorce does not test your emotions. It tests whether your financial foundation was actually stable. And that leads to the second mistake many men make: believing that 3 months of savings is enough. Financial advice everywhere says the same thing: have 3 to 6 months of saving. But life rarely resolves itself in 3 months. Finding a new job can take longer these days. Recovering mentally from a crisis can take longer. Rebuilding stability after divorce definitely takes longer. 3 months disappears quickly. For me personally, the realization came later. When I started rebuilding life again and after moving out from a rental situation, I realized something important. Money itself isn't always the problem. The problem is systems and discipline. Emergency savings is not meant to grow your wealth. It is meant to protect your ability to build wealth. Personally, my peace of mind number is much higher, closer to 36 months. Because when you have that stability, you stop making desperate decisions. And desperate decisions destroy more lives than financial problems. But there is something even deeper that many Muslim men misunderstand. Sometimes people say, Allah will provide. Yes, but Islam never teaches passivity. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, tie your camel, then trust in Allah. Preparation first, trust second. Financial preparation is part of responsibility, especially for a father, especially for a man rebuilding his life. At one point, I also realized something important. Nobody is coming to save you, even when family is there. They can support you physically, but mentally and financially, you must stand on your own feet. That realization changes how you think about money because you stop thinking about comfort. You start thinking about responsibility. After divorce, men usually go in one of two directions. The first man reacts emotionally, he spends, he tries to prove he is successful. He distracts himself from reality. But because he never built financial stability, one unexpected event can collapse everything. The second man chooses a different path. He rebuilds quietly. He strengthens his discipline. He builds financial buffers. And because of that, he becomes stable again. Stable as a father, man, and a future husband. Emergency savings is not about fear, it is about leadership. And leadership requires preparation. If this message resonates with you, download the Muslim Man Rebuild Playbook in the description. It's a simple reset protocol designed for Muslim men rebuilding their life after divorce. And if you are serious about becoming stronger after hardship, subscribe. Because rebuilding is not about motivation, it is about responsibility.